In today's afternoon video, it's a little bit more tech friendly with a technical look at the dollar yen and gold. Hello and welcome to another ACY Securities Market Update. My name is Alistair Schultz and I'm going to be your host through today's trading journey. The first chart I'm looking at right now is at gold. Now we have had a bit of a run up over the last couple of months and we know why. We've seen it being a balance against inflation and we've also seen investors moving towards it as a safe haven. Right now we are looking at a technical pattern that is commonly known as a pennant. It's not one of my favorite or preferred ones to trade off, but it does sometimes give us an opportunity for a breakout. Right now, I've got it marked up here for you where you've got your support lines on the bottom and your resistance line across the top. So we're looking for a breakout amongst those two-sided lines. Of course, I also have a bit of a neckline showing there in case we do develop into a double top pattern. At this point in time though, I think that's an unlikely situation for it to be going south. Why though? I'm about to tell you. The first reason is because of Warren Buffett. He has recently purchased into Barrick Mines and Barrick Gold. Now, he purchased 20.9 million shares at an estimated value of $565 million. So, Barrick Gold is now looking to perform a little bit better. They have seen a rise already in their stock price, but it might mean that Warren Buffett has a little bit of an interest in gold prices rising up. Now, whilst he hasn't invested in gold, and whilst he was once upon a time known to be a bit of a silver investor, in his last few years, he's not been into the precious metals that much. And this might be as close as we get to him touching precious metals. Either way, it's a signal for me that says perhaps there's more to it than just what we see on the speculative side. And Warren Buffett might be a little bit more interested in the gold and the mining side of things. But either way, it's a nice strong signal to say perhaps it could go a little bit higher. Now, in addition to that side of thing, we need to think about what some of the micronisms might actually be. The first one being we're looking at a particular interesting point in time in gold prices because they have gotten up to such high levels. But bear in mind, it's still not, according for inflation or accounting for inflation, the highest price we've seen, which was $19.79 and would have put the estimated value at about $2,500 per ounce. So keep that in mind when you are thinking about trading gold in the near future. Having a look at the dollar yen, right now I have a daily chart sitting up here behind me and I've just got the lines here to show you where it is and what's going on. Now we do have a bit of a downgoing trend channel. Naturally, we do have a breakout that has occurred earlier, but it's resumed back into that channel again. And right now, I'm looking at a bit of an upgoing inner trend within that channel. Now, one of the interesting parts here is where I've got that little yellow box, which might be a bit hard for you guys to see on the screen right now. I've got blown it up for you to have a look here on an hourly chart. That yellow box is a double bottom pattern that I saw. Now, right now, the circle that I'm looking at there, I'm looking to see if we do continue seeing price come down a bit lower. Though, of course, if you were to have a look at that daily chart, we have price sitting in the middle of a range. So I'll just flick that back there so you can have a look. Price is sitting in the middle of that sort of trading range that we've got there in the middle of the channel. When it's in the middle of a channel, I'm less inclined to take a position. I prefer it to be on the outside edges. But having said that, because we do have a lower high and then we've got another lower high that's recently just formed, I'm going to see if we might be able to get something out of this area right now. Now, tomorrow, when it comes to the news for the Japanese yen, we have a little bit coming out with national core CPIs. We also have our flash manufacturing PMI. So I'm hoping at about that time tomorrow, which is going to be 9:30, 10:30 in the morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time, that we might get some action happening there. Now, looking at the news ahead, just as a reminder, we do have trade balance out of Swiss side coming. We have German PPI. We have ADP non-farm payroll for Canada. We also have the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, unemployment claims for the US, and natural gas results coming out tonight. So, if there is anything from any of our videos that we've done in the last couple of days, feel free to shoot me an email at talktoal@acy.com. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video so you can get more great content from me and ACY Securities in the future. Have a great trading day ahead.